Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Viewers, what if I told you the market just took a nosedive, but the real story is far more complex than a simple dip? We're talking geopolitical chess, economic tremors, and whispers of a hidden agenda. What's really going on? Okay, viewers, get this. The Sensex just crashed over 600 points. We're talking Nifty dropping below 24,900, but the immediate culprit? Experts point to a wave of profit booking after a massive 6-day rally. It's like everyone hit the sell button at once. And the proof is right here. Look at this on-screen detail. This isn't just about profit taking. The market is absolutely buzzing with anxiety over looming US tariffs. Look at this text on screen. President Trump's secondary tariffs could push total duties on Indian goods to a staggering 50%, impacting billions. Plus, everyone's holding their breath for Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech today, hoping for clarity on U.S. monetary policy. Digging deeper, we're seeing weak Q1 earnings hitting heavyweight sectors like banking and IT, shaking investor confidence. Plus, the escalating Russia-Ukraine tensions are back on the radar, driving up crude oil prices, which is a huge negative for India. What's your take on this, viewers? It's a perfect storm of factors, and the text here spells it out. So, viewers, we have profit booking, a massive tariff threat, critical Fed speeches, struggling sectors, and geopolitical shocks. This isn't just a market dip. It's a profound reevaluation of global and domestic pressures. Is this the new normal for our markets, or is there a hidden opportunity brewing beneath the surface? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Viewers, a bombshell just dropped from the Supreme Court that will change how we interact with our furry friends forever. Are you ready for this wild ride? The Supreme Court has banned public feeding of stray dogs. That's right, viewers, no more street snacks. And look at this notice board, clearly stating public feeding banned, designated areas only. If you violate this, you're looking at legal action and fines. And that's exactly why we're seeing public outcry, like the protests against the order shown right here, screaming, "No public feeding ban." And the implications are just mind-blowing. The court's order isn't just about banning feeding. They've also mandated re-release of vaccinated dogs and the creation of massive new shelters. Look at this text, confirming new dog shelters for 5,000 dogs in 6-8 weeks. Plus, all related high court cases are now being transferred to the Supreme Court. So, viewers, this is just the beginning of a huge policy shift. Is this the right way forward for our urban animals? Alright, moving on to our next story. Viewers, prepare yourselves. Everyone's panicking about AI taking our jobs, right? But what if I told you the real threat isn't AI at all? What if our system is already broken and we're totally unprepared for what's coming? Okay, viewers, check out the data. Everyone's shouting AI is the job killer, right? But the numbers on screen tell a different story. Look at this. AI job loss, myth busted. Recent grad unemployment was bad long before AI, and many AI-intensive sectors are actually still hiring new talent. While AI isn't the problem yet, our unemployment system is a total mess. Remember the pandemic? $135 billion siphoned off by fraudsters. And the proof is right here, a stark warning. Fraud alert, $135 billion lost. States are still missing deadlines and benefit payments are rife with errors. You honestly can't make this stuff up. It gets even crazier. Federal funding for these agencies has been slashed by a third since the 2000s, adjusted for inflation, and look at this on-screen detail. Funding cuts, $5 billion lost. We've repurposed billions that could have fixed fraud detection and upgraded systems. And this is a massive red flag, viewers. This isn't just about AI, it's about the very foundation of our safety net. Without vital reforms to funding and how eligibility is verified, millions could be left stranded. So, viewers, what would you do in this situation? Is this a ticking time bomb we're ignoring? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Viewers, gold prices just took a nosedive. Is this a market correction, or is something much bigger brewing right before our eyes? Okay, viewers, the market's on edge, and it's all leading up to one massive event, Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech. And look at this overlay, it tells you everything you need to know. POWLLS speech, the market's fate. The dollar index, it's surging. This makes gold pricier for everyone else. Powell's last Jackson Hole address as Fed chair is coming, and his hints on a September rate cut could send gold soaring. But get this, the U.S. labor market is flashing stress signals. Look at the numbers on screen. Labor market stress, CLAIMSUP. Jobless claims just jumped by the most in nearly 3 months. Because while jobs are softening, inflation is still stubbornly above the Fed's 2% target, creating a nightmare scenario for Powell. And the experts? They're sounding the alarm. As this overlay confirms, inflation V's, jobs, Fed's dilemma. Aksha Kambaj highlights global uncertainties and a firming U.S. dollar, pressing gold. What a mess. So, what are the pros saying? They're watching macroeconomic signals and policy guidelines like hawks. Experts suggest buying gold on dips, with specific MCX support levels at around 99,100 rupees. Is this the calm before a gold storm, or is the market playing a trick on us? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.